Alright, welcome back. Let's try that again. Hey. Reloaded the game right before the break. It was freaking out. And may as well continue with the quest. Sorry. You know, that might be the second person. And only the second person I've ran right into. Rudely. I don't know if it's the way the NPCs move or if I've somehow been more careful without realizing it, but I have not been running into them as think about any Assassin's Creed game. Just constantly running into everyone. Witcher? Pretty much running into everyone. Maybe I am being more careful.
Commander just came in over secure channel.
Hey, we got that one in chat. Lance, what's up? The on-screen alerts are not working right now, but I see that in chat. Hi, what's up, Jay? Jay and chat. Thank you, sir. Thank you. For the most extended support. Hope you're doing well out there. You're out there. Maybe lurking. We do have 3 skill points to spend, but you know. They're not going anywhere.
Vale.
Nice.
Beijing wole. Chenten jante numuki lingualik. Usasik sipile. Sokokuchu lukin le olal. Unahuchiva lunuratu. Ukup kimesiku kulkan. Tialusut lekino. Makulpachi.
Working the rest of the weekend?
Kukimesalu javili. Leolal bakan mishmaktik baltiko.
Sorry, I thought they were done. Are you working the rest of the weekend?
Where's my mother?
She's settling matters between the guards and her Khan.
What's it like outside Paititi?
Well, a lot of things. It's a very big world.
Bigger than
Hey,
Paititi?
Tyler.
Bigger than 100 Paititis.
What? Will you take me there?
I think your mother might have something to say about that.
What you're looking for is in there.
How will I know when I found the right chamber?
By the smell of death. If you survive, you can find your way back through the old irrigation system. I'll meet you there. Be careful. The cult often patrols there.
Not by my count, but thanks.
All full up. Can't carry anymore. A ceremonial whistle used during human sacrifices. The sound emitted from the skull-shaped instrument has been compared to the tormented screams of the dying and the dead. Its shrill cry is said to clear a path to the underworld for the recently deceased. The death whistle has also been used as an instrument of war, its cry striking fear into the heart of the unknowing enemy.
Hey, misbehave. Hi, out there. Cheers.
I don't think
Friday.
anything could have prepared me for this place. The people, their history, everything they've lived and who they are today. To hear him tell it, Amaru, Dominguez, Kukulkan only wants to keep Paititi safe. But I've seen the lengths he'll go to, the murder and cruelty. I have to stop him.
maybe I should have done that. Oh well, we'll get there. Sink. All right, in we go. I keep trying to misbehave. I keep trying. Oh, good lurk. Hope you're doing all right today. If anybody's still playing No Man's Sky out there, it looks like there is a new community event. Started yesterday. I didn't take a look at it yet, but I might now. But you know what did they do for week 4? Hey Daisy, you lurking too? Everybody out there lurking, have a good lurk.
The surging
Good to see you.
population and lack of civil planning caused the settlement many problems. Farmers clear-cut jungle to use the fertile riverbanks for their crops, resulting in a devastating flood in the first heavy rains. Overhunting forced hunters to travel ever further to find game. Several groups, each vying for a controlling interest in the settlement, debated, often fiercely, on the best manner of solving these problems.
Yeah, Lance, I guess it's not a unique industry, as you might think. The kind of seasonal holiday sales, at least in the U.S., soon. What I mean is soon, because we no longer wait for the Thanksgiving holiday for a lot of the major sales that include major electronic sales. Nobody waits for that anymore. So my guess would be by the beginning of November, there should be some really heavy discounts as we move towards that whole used to be Black Friday. As we get closer to that, I think you'll see real sales. And you may not have to wait until then to see some good discounts. As for, what releases, I don't know what's happening to the prices of the 1080 series, 1080s, 1070s, now that the 2080s are out. Steven, this week's No Man's Sky is a bit of a puzzle. Portal, follow a clue, go to another, decipher a clue for about 4 to 5 of them. That does sound different. I hope it works. I know they have trouble for a lot of people. A lot of people have had trouble every time they have a new weekly event. And the simpler it is, the better. So the base 2080 is like the 1080 Ti. Not really shocking. It would be nice if there were more of a gap even, but did they have anything cool on the vendor this week, Steven?
This is a formidable weapon. Heavy wood lined with sharp obsidian teeth. It could easily stop an unarmored enemy.
So you're taking it, and we're going to be able to use it, I'm sure? No. Battles. Even if you never did this in school, did you ever see Dazed and Confused? The movie Dazed and Confused? Young Ben Affleck carrying around a paddle for walloping the freshmen, and his said, F-A-H-Q. Fuck you. Paddles. Wow. There it is.
And if the bloodstains are any indication, it has. All right.
Suppose we're ending up there unless something happens mid-air. Nice catch there, Lara. There was also some... What's down here? If anything. Oh, wait. What's over there? We won't walk yet. She doesn't want to walk side to side here at all. Okay. Try to keep that in mind. In case you missed the ledge by an inch, that could very well be.
Through there. Having not heard from Lopez, some among the leadership began to have their doubts about him. Our group dispatched south to investigate. We sent the natives in first, uncertain those in the city had not killed Lopez on his arrival. They returned with reports of how sick the city was, and we quickly formed a plan to utilize this to our advantage. This seems to represent Unuratu leading a group in rebellion. There is a near-total eclipse in the background. Oh, the smell. This must be the place Etzli mentioned.
Climb the belly of the serpent. Lara, turning on your light would be appropriate right now. That's a no.
Steady, Lara, steady.
Turn on your light, Lara. Light. Hard to see what I'm jumping at. There was. She grabbed something and then, you know, I don't know if I can jump higher, but she didn't grab it on the way down. Most importantly, she didn't grab it again on the way down. Okay.
The smell. This must be the place Epsley mentioned.
Yep. Smells right.
Steady, Lara, steady.
No, not again. All right, that time she didn't grab anything. But I also wasn't looking. I just assumed she'd find the same ledge as last time. All right.
The smell. This must be the place
Ooh,
Epsley
that
mentioned.
smell. Can't you smell that smell?
Steady, Lara, steady.
Okay, I think what she grabbed was one right behind her head right now. I think that's what she grabbed. Was it? Oh, come on! She grabbed something the first time, right? Did anybody see it the first time? Was I crazy? Did she grab something the first time? Thought she did, and then I tried to kick up, and she didn't get it on the way down. Maybe she never grabbed anything. Maybe she never grabbed anything. She did, okay?
Smell. This must be the place Epsley mentioned. Steady, Lara, steady.
Jeepers, creepers. But what? Didn't get up higher than that, right? Hell, did she jump out and grab? Lara! Are you sure? I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. I feel like she should be turning on her light, and she's not. And I really wish there were a toggle for the light. And there isn't. She just turns it on when she thinks it's appropriate, which is rarely when I do. There have been a few places like this where seeing would help, and she's a Tomb Raider, and she has a flashlight, but you can't turn it on. So that would what, be cheating? Like a ledge by the far bottom right skull in the wall where you were jumping. I'll try to evaluate that in a moment here. A ledge by the far bottom right skull. Like, yeah, like where her head is. Like right there. But she's jumping short of that. So even though it looks like it, I don't... It just... That first time I thought she grabbed it, but now I have doubts. You can even see it. The lights on. Okay, I'm flipped here. You can see it. It's on her left shoulder. The light that she won't turn on is right there on her left shoulder. Her voice. Wonder if she can swing out to that. Usually when there's an opportunity for that, they tell you, though. Come out here.
Steady,
Let me
Lara,
pan the camera around a little more. I'm not gonna be able to jump to those things. But might be able to grapple? I'm trying to go down. Surely we're trying to go up. No, it's gotta be here. It's just not clear. Come on, I'm just not seeing anything else. Are you seeing anything else? I'm not seeing anything else. It's too dark. Lara's got a light. But my brain's stuck on this loop. Turn on your light, Lara. Fuck you, turn on your light. I need to see. I can't see. Turn on your light, Lara. Come on, why can't we turn on the light? I need to turn on the light. If only I had light. Lara, you've got a light. Lara, turn on your light, Lara. Fuck you. Turn on your light, Lara. If only I could see.
Smell. This must be the place.
Kinda hung up on that right now. It's really bugging me. Now, do you remember a few streams ago, I reloaded from a checkpoint, and in the scene where it seemed like we needed light and she wasn't turning it on, she suddenly turned it on. Maybe we should reload the checkpoint? Right. I don't think it's really gonna matter, but maybe the lighting is gonna be different in there or something.
The smell. This must be the place Epsley mentioned.
Could be a grapple wall. That's possible. I haven't tried. It's possible.
Steady, Lara, steady.
Thank you. No. No, I didn't. Still think Lara should turn on her light. If I could see. I don't know if she sees something to jump to or not. Whatever. Just take damage from that corpse. Turn on your light, Lara. You're making me crazy. I'm gonna be sick. It's probably missing. There's no tip to grapple from the difficulty setting, which is fine. That's on me. Bye, bye, body. Bye, bye. Come on. Too close. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on, fall off. Can I get someone to back me up here? It's stupid you can't turn the light on, right? Why wouldn't Lara turn her light on here? Is there anybody in chat who can come up with one reason? I don't care, good reason, bad reason. Just, is there a reason she would not turn her light on? You know, it's not quite the Jaguar. The Jaguar was asinine. That was neglectful to not show her wound and then talk about it endlessly. Go-to monster. She turns it on when she wants. If there's no manual switch, she only turns it on when she wants, and it seems like right now. Are you kidding me? What am I gonna jump into the fucking dark, Lara? Paragari, hello. Yeah, go-to monster. Hey, I just don't know. A reason to jump out to that one? Maybe. And she's willing to wall run.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Hey, go-to monster. Thank you for the sub. Your on-screen alerts are broken. I gotcha. Thank you very much. Cheers to you. Right. No. Damn, she's gonna fall when I try to test whether or not she can jump up on top of the cage, isn't she? Okay, thank you. Just don't trust you right now, Lara. Jump across and a kick up. I mean, maybe it needs to be a grapple like the one in the dark down below, but I'm thinking just a kick.
Okay, take it.
Turn on your light, Lara. Try turning on your light, Lara. A flashlight, Lara. Don't make me hate you, Lara. I think her axes came out. She didn't actually grapple, but...
Okay, take it slow.
It's bugging me. It's manipulative and in a way that messes with suspension of disbelief. The atmospherics are okay on one hand, but then have some NPC come up and rip her flashlight off before you put us in here and say, you're in the dark here because we want you to be in the dark here. And here's the reason you're in the dark, because you don't have your light anymore. I mean, games have done that. In this case, she has a light, we're in the dark, she's not using it. It's, you know, it's a suspension of disbelief breaking moment.
You can do this.
It's like, I allow myself to believe, and the agreement I have with the game is that Lara can climb all this shit like crazy and take unlimited amounts of damage, and she does all this badass stuff. All right, we have an agreement. I won't go, that's impossible. She's taking too much damage. Okay, I did with the Jaguar. That was too far for me. It's too far for me. They didn't even show it, so. But here we go again. There are just certain things that break that. We have a contract. I will believe your fantastical shit as long as you stick to your own terms. The terms we've established and agreed on. Lara's a badass. She can do this stuff. She's not an idiot who wouldn't turn on her flashlight in the dark. I've agreed to believe she's a badass. I have not agreed to believe she's an idiot who won't turn on her light in the dark. Suspension of disbelief?
Ritual sacrifice.
I don't agree. But I don't agree it's a buggy mess. No. I disagree. Yes, it has bugs. I'm not sure that's a bug. I think that's just by design. They didn't give her... I don't know. Whatever. You can call that a bug if you want. I think that's just oversight. They overlooked something. A design element. And I'd take a manual toggle. I think that would fix it. Don't worry about coding Lara's flashlight intelligence. Just give me a button. Okay, on PC, you're saying it crashes a lot. Well, that's no good.
Oh, great.
This. Come on, Lara. Flashlight. Killing me here. Is there a crack in the wall? I could tell if you turned on your flashlight. Is there anything over here? I could tell if you turned on your flashlight. I don't even know what you have no choice about, because I couldn't see it yet. It's getting a little silly. I don't know. I don't want to turn this into a big thing. But part of my brain's going, hey, you know what? Just stop playing until they do something about the stupid light. Like give us a button to turn it on. That's too far. That's a bridge too far. We'll just have to play through all the sequences in the dark when we can't actually see what's going on. At all. No, it's not, dude. I disagree too. Gamma hacks are not the best. They wash out the blacks. We're finally getting games that respect good blacks. You can be in the dark and it's dark. I do want that. I want dark to be dark, and I want to be able to use a flashlight or a torch when I have one. I want that nice contrast.
There's a way in somewhere.
I don't want this to turn gray, and that's what a gamma hack does. You can kind of see the way the haze from the... Anyways, in there, the lighting was such that things looked kind of gray. I can't stand that. Dark's gotta be dark. I'm not playing in HDR or anything. You don't need to be playing in HDR to have a good contrast, but if you crank up the gamma, you lose it. Kinda. Hey, Miss Misery, good evening. Says evening all.
A serpent with a silver eye. I'm on track. Yes, through there.
I mean, I've done it. I will crank gamma up when absolutely necessary because you can't see what's going on, and
keeps getting stronger.
we might have gotten kind of close here, but I don't want the game to look washed out.
How's it going?
We have a flashlight.
I found another
Come
serpent
on,
with
we
a
got a
silver
light.
eye. I
That's
must be
the
getting
problem.
close. You?
Well, tell me to change the gamma when we have a flashlight.
Tattoos.
Yeah, you saw Unuratu's, right? It has a heron and an eclipse on it. That might have something to do with the silver box.
I don't think so. Unuratu is the rightful queen of Paititi. After a famine that nearly wiped out the city, her family was ousted from power by the cult of Kukulkan. Her husband, Sayiri, died hunting for food on the outskirts of Paititi. Amaru, or Dr. Dominguez, Sayiri's brother, felt responsible and took control of the city, using resources from Trinity to feed the Paititians until the famine passed. Even though Amaru saved the city, the cult, in his absence, now rules with arrogance and fear. Unuratu and her rebels are fighting to free the city from the cult of Kukulkan and restore its ancient bloodline. Unuratu was raised to believe it was her family's legacy, to complete the ritual of the silver box of Ishel and restore the sun for another age.
Nice landing. I was gonna roll. She says, nope, stick to landing. Sweet. Okay. So we have a lever or a...
They use these urns to soak the viscera in oil. The lone figure appears in a state of peace, as though waiting for something.
Oil's jetting out. Doubt we can burn that. No prompt for cutting it. The spikes in the fire suggest not climbable. Check around the side, but post thing? Oh, you're right. I didn't see that. I didn't see that at all. And hey, don't rush. If you see, I mean, I didn't see that, so that's good. I was gonna need to see that at some point, I'm sure. You know, I don't mind going slow and taking a long time. It's cool. No, I didn't. I hadn't seen it at all. Right about that. Alright, let's just try pulling it. Maybe something will loose. Oh, yeah, okay. Looks like a switch.
And blood.
Blood and oil. Ah! I was looking for something to attach it to, but it makes sense too. And it'll hit the... Now this much fire might burn the barricade.
That barrier's down. Need to keep moving.
Do you see how she finally decided to turn on her light? Now I ask you, why now? Is it because in there it's really, really dark and we're absolutely gonna need the light, and the game developers finally decided to grant us the power of light in dark spaces? Suspension of disbelief. Come on. I am the one and only. Let me, hey. What does that mean? It's good to see you. Right back. Good to see you. What's up? Did you just turn off your light, Lara? You're shitting me. What, Steven? No. No. No, Steven. Oh. Oh. I didn't know what you meant. I misunderstood. Oh, jeez. I really misunderstood.
Is this some kind of bloodletting chamber?
Sorry, don't mind me.
Must have taken hundreds of sacrifices to get enough blood to fill these channels. I don't have enough space for that.
Turn on your light, Lara. Yeah, I hope you can relax now after a long day. Only imagine. You just finish up? You're just now getting home and done with everything? Line up. Hope. What's our... We rotate this lower one. What's our goal in rotating that? See what happens. Well, yay for that. Sounds being goofy. I don't know which parts need to line up, but like 2 of the 3 there. Originally we had 3. Oh, it's gonna run into that. I don't know. I don't even know where. I don't know. All right. What else is going on? There's the lever for the oil. Let's see what happens when we release some oil. Yeah. All right. That should work. Stay out of the muck, Lara.
Now, to find the silver box. A serpent. This must be what Trinity's missing.
And expect them to show up any moment. Steven, you gotta take off now. Catch some sleep. Take care. You too. Sleep well. See you on the other side. We should be back at this tomorrow. Hope to catch you then.
There's the little rebel prince.
Leslie!
Over there! Get her!
So you're retreating instead of, say, pulling out your machine gun? How are we doing? Do we actually need to run? We really need to. Is this a runaway sequence? Why? Lara, you have machine guns and shit. This is weirdly scripted right now. Come on. Can't even turn around to see what. I don't even know what's chasing me right now. All of them throwing spears. It's like Raiders of the Lost Ark, except Lara has a machine gun and she could. Yeah, it should have been a cool set piece, but it really wasn't for me. Still like the game, but it just pass on the stupidly scripted, poorly justified, overly scripted. Right. Okay, at least we're in another area.
Hey, Lara, if you can, head back.
Go back to
Butcher has
playing.
something he wants to ask you. I think it's a favor.
Okay, I'll make my way back as soon as I can.
Whatever. We're over here now. Fine. Whatever. You take the kid. Lara feels she needs to retreat. All right, initially it's okay. It's like, all right, let me back off. But then we're getting chased under. Oh, it just didn't even try and. We can find that other condor's nest since we're one short, and the other Quipus wouldn't mind finding. Also want to hit up that mural. That might unlock the next tier of a dialect. Might be able to. Let's see. Come back to the condor. I want to head to this mural. Tucked away here. I see you now. Come on, let's rank up. Come on. 93. Yes!
The pilgrimage came to a fork of 2 rivers and decided to settle. They erected 2 pyramids and began their new lives as protectors of the box.
Of the box. Let's see it. Fluent Mom. Unlocked. Unlocked. Still locked. Okay. Wrong one. Wrong one. That's not it. That's broken. There is an intact monolith over here.
This describes something nearby. The waters below protect me from the waters above.
What is above? Near the waterfall? Yeah, definitely near the waterfall.
All full up. Can't carry any more.
I think this is where we want to go, or yeah, that should do. Couldn't open this before because we didn't even have the sharp knife. Oh boy. Quick way back down.
Chawilbasho, Kinkonik Hachmakohi, Ayishi,
Hi, hello.
Bashti Helupaktal, Inguanti Kesche?
Like the other merchant.
Takitsul Kintitech Ahau.
This describes something nearby. The youngest of four turns his back on his brothers, unable to speak as I lie in his mouth.
This of four turned his back on his brothers, unable to speak as I lie in his mouth.
Unuratu must be worried about Etzli. I have to tell her he's been captured.
Oh yeah! Whoops. Plastic penguin.
Oh my god. This is a penguin lawn ornament, painted and decorated and placed in a location of reverence. I shouldn't laugh, but it's so incongruous. The locals wouldn't be able to identify the animal it's intended to represent, and they certainly wouldn't be familiar with the material the statue is made from. There isn't any plastic in Paititi. I'd love to talk to whoever did this and learn why, what they think this penguin is.
That's actually pretty neat. The idea of that they've done with it. So these pools of water, I don't think the pools of water, the brothers, there's four, there are these pillars here. 1, 2, 3, but not 4. Turn their back on their brothers. Do they have fronts? Maybe. Maybe. Where's the front? Does this one have a front over? Yeah, okay. It was the pillars. Turned his back on his brothers. The front is facing as I...
This should come in handy.
Say 4? 4? What did I misread? I mean, I kind of... Oh, there's 2 up there. 1, 2. I didn't see that one. I mean, I didn't count that. 2. Yeah, 3, 4. First thing I looked at was the pillars, and I only had a count of 3, and I hesitated.
Unuratu must be worried about Etzli. I have to tell her he's been captured. Unuratu! Etzli's been captured.
They've got a head start. I went to do some looting.
They're holding him at the barracks. We're working on a plan to release him.
I tried to get him, I'm sorry.
He's a warrior. What's that? This is a key. It looks like it belonged to the mountain temple. It is adjacent to where they're holding him. Is the box of eggshell connected to the barracks? Is that why the cult occupied the temple? It's heavily guarded. When we go in, it has to be subtle, silent.
Is there a back way?
There was one, by the salt mine, but it has deteriorated. It's treacherous.
I might be able to manage it.
Perhaps. You did survive the sacrificial pit. I haven't been back inside since I was a child. But from what I can remember, the barracks are within an inner stronghold.
If I can get in through the back way, I can clear a path and let you in. We will free Etzli, then go find the box.
I'll take care of my son. You go after the box.
Right where we just were. Okay. There's a side mission in a cave. Oh, nice. Thank you. I didn't catch that. If you want to pick it, I do. Good catch. Appreciate it. They've been here since the beginning. I almost walked up to him.
Uchu
We got
and I
time,
were
Jonah.
talking, and, well,
Uchu, what's on your mind?
The day of Etzli's coronation is approaching. Soon he will be a man and take the first steps towards becoming Paititi's future king.
Have you heard he's been captured?
That sounds like a day to look forward to.
This is the worst time
It's
to
the
do
hope for that
this.
day that keeps a lot of us fighting Amaru and his cult.
Sometimes we all need to remember what we're fighting for. Is there something I can help you with?
When Etzli's father Sairi died, Unuratu bestowed the honor of surrogate father onto me. One of my duties is to gather 3 sacred items for the ceremony.
But with all that's happening right now, you aren't able to. What are these items?
They are the Savior's amulet, the champion's bow, and the king's horn. Each a blessing from the ancestors of the future king.
Tell me what you need, and I'll see what I can do.
I already have men retrieving the amulet and bow, but if you could find Kabil, the instrument maker, and get the king's horn from him, you would be doing us a great favor. He's been difficult. I sent 2 men and both have failed. Perhaps you could talk to his wife.
I think I can manage that.
Be mindful. Kabil can be prickly sometimes, but Abra, his wife, has a way of dulling his edges.
Okay, then. Did we have another skill point or two?
What are we doing here? I never wanted this to happen. Now...
You could have... When doesn't she speak over the skill point menu? Lara? Done? You're not gonna... Say that again, maybe?
What are we doing here? I never wanted this to happen. Now Etzli's been captured.
Etzli's a strong kid.
Yeah, he's a warrior. I know. I still hate this. I hope he's okay.
Me too. Luchu's confident they can get him out.
Wonder if that little bit of dialogue with Jonah is missable. Not that it's a big conversation, but if you didn't stop at that camp next to Jonah at this point in the story, probably would never hear him say that. Wait, where are we going? Not there. We already got this one, unless it respawned. That were Condor's eggs. Or, I don't know what that was, but it wasn't the Condor's nest.
Minjum! Goten!
Are you Kabil? Uchu sent me for the kings.
Ubakahau? Utanil pachkintzilop? Jetele utsul balok, sutasik le pachkintzilti.
Lamuch kilich kunesahilo, tuyohel tajo binjume, kupakik shiwo, kutsakan kilo, tijumpelum, tutialintobe, katulach bisob, bele inae kohan.
That's terrible. Let me see if I can find your brother and get the herbs you need.
Nib olal.
Sopa gojetik bash ushtik wali.
Ma, bash uchik.
Another side mission.
Excuse me.
Ay, Sheik. Bashti helupachtal inwantikeche.
I'm looking for Kuali, the son of Kabil.
Otsi le shipalo. Chimali, juntul ahkimesah kukulkan. Ukalmach tijumpel tunkaste kiwiko. Tupati kukuchu leahau tialubei taluboti kusipil.
Thank you.
Sheik tech utsili Sheik.
A herb thief. He must be very dangerous. That's quite a leap, don't you think?
Hach haktak, awohel tikbash, kintuklik, kintuklike, malop kaek much, lemejen kisonova kaek bulop, tulakalo, awal wahesh jumil, bay. Uyume uahkananil kan, vale le tie ma.
Talk to Yamil. Wasn't trying to go there, I was trying to go over here. Here.
Hello there.
Ishik, Chatzutz, Ulakbal Makabetoni, Bashakatich?
I'm trying to help Kuali.
Leach Okole, Manu Sutu Kilunaha Kuchul, Sok Ashot Kintantal Tialkimil Jol Awokol.
Seems harsh for petty theft.
Helashok Tintantik Techleken Uyokchele, Ishtzulul Kolel.
Well, thank you for the information.
Hevishe.
Trying to get up there?
Hello there.
Hey, Tech Ishik. Leit Shulul Kolele. Masach?
Yes, it's nice to meet you.
Uy, Hachmalov. Yamil.
What sort of game are you boys playing?
Mabashali. Injume uahkananil kan yumkin. Tin chahu kilich chotov ingwesti inetailov jetil tuyilach shanach kanan chimali. Letie uyohel bashhel ubetik tenim yum waka uyohelt tin chach ushotobe. Lebetike tupulach te karnalot kakali.
Oh,
Okay.
let me see what I can do.
Hach hach nibolal.
Man, I should have had a warm drink, not a cold one. Chilled. Yeah, it's right there.
Nibolal Ishik.
You're welcome.
Patiki, lenukuchmakov de la mantats ku toholchintikonov. Vale techetawanton. Bashakatih. Shit, tenkintan. Bashakati kishik. Bay, bashti helu pachtal. Ek antiket shane.
I'm trying to help Kuali.
Shan chahech. Sot ushot kintantal. Tialuki mesal. Mishbal ku pachtal ekpetik. Sole chimali, lach kanano, upekmech.
Would Chimali chase you if you provoked him?
Bashtin?
Because if he's not at his post, I can get to Kuali.
Malov, uts. Kupakta walik tikwali, kaujilon teaktuno. Letie uyohel tushi. Telo minan silil ti.
I will.
Gonesh, asto, raimi.
Is that really gonna work? Just go hide in the cave forever?
Ganant ekpachi. Zoke, shenesh al kabil teaktuno. Patenet pach ishik, jan ek ilik, kapach chak akuchul, tignal kwali. Chimali, mehenkisin, palitsin kan sokol. Janin kakal loshikech. Bey, ton siya numahin pimil llama. Alkap nanesh! Alkap nanesh!
Right. Where'd the kid go? Oh, he got moved over here. And he's gone already? Or not?
Your brother told me of your troubles. Someone who wants to help.
Mainkat kauchu levalova. Cheninkat katok chakuyol ina.
Where are the herbs? Give them to me. I will heal your mother. Go. Your friends are waiting for you at the cave.
Malo. Shele shiwoba. Alkapnen tuhahilawol. Nibolal.
Hahakan, kabit acara no tekon.
Teshkashikech.
Kuali is safe, and I have the herbs your wife needs.
Kachkach? Talecha tzakech wayol, ubag leachawo.
Here, this will help you.
Niv ola lishik. Gabil. Mamehen sulubil. Sale vaktio.
Nah, yeta chimpolal tilekun kuchula hawilo. Nibolal, jolal tulakal.
Niv olal.
Yeah, but now your kid's wanted as well. I guess better to be wanted than dead and about to be executed. No. Yeah. Has this game caused any extra eye strain for anyone else? Or if it's just me.
Last to leave and first to return. Jonah's stories of you are true.
The King's Horn, as requested.
Did Kabil give you any trouble?
You were right about his wife. She definitely had a way with his heart.
Thank you for this, Lara.
Of course. Uchu, what did you mean
like
last to leave and first to return?
The men I have retrieving the other two items, they both left 3 days ago. Neither has returned.
Do you think something's happened to them?
It's Quinty that concerns me the most. He's young, likes to take risks.
Jumps into the water before checking to see how deep it is.
I do that.
I know the type.
Jonah.
Jonah's right.
Jonah's
that describes Quinty perfectly. I
Knows
never
the
should have
type.
sent Quinty to that damn place.
What place is that?
The old cistern. It's where the remains of Manco are kept hidden from the cult.
Who is Manco?
He was a farmer who led Sairi and Amaru's ancestors out of Cusco to safety centuries ago. He is known as the peasant savior. It's his amulet we need for the coronation.
Why was Manco hidden away?
Manco's followers were known as the Order of the Peasant Savior. This rebellion was born from it. When the cult of Kukulkan first took power, they tried to wipe out the order. Manco was hidden away in a secret place and kept safe. But over time, as the order dwindled, the memory of that place has faded.
If you like, I could go look for Quinty.
You've done a lot already. Bringing back the King's Horn was a big gesture of friendship.
I don't mind, really. Maybe Quinty can show me the best cliffs to jump off.
Please don't encourage him. The entrance to the cistern is a cave above the white tree. Follow the trail. It'll lead you to it.
She cleared it. Like we can climb the tree and then there's some
Uchu said the entrance
handholds.
to the cistern was a cave above the white tree.
Keep calm and carry on. Keep calm and carry on. Come on, what's with that branch? She didn't grab the branch. Put the branch and the swing and the... Is it a grapple branch? Because it just looked like she was going to be able to grab it to me. Alright, we gotta have a little chit-chat here about this branch. See, that branch looks to me like it's sticking out for you to grab. Thank you!
There's the entrance.
Mr. Nissan, hello.
During a fierce battle, a man of two bloods throws down his weapons and, speaking with passions, convinces the other warriors to do the same. They follow him from the battlefield into the city, where they behead several merchants whose initial bickering caused the war.
Thank you, Laura. I kind of saw it at the last second, but not in time. Had a campfire up here. I wanted to use parts I've collected now that I'm full of most things. Before we go into an area where we might be able to collect a lot of stuff, but... Okay, oh! So, flashlight. Okay.
This shows a pilgrimage from a great city. This must be Manco, leading the priestess's ancestors out of Cusco.
Right, like, because you really need your light here, Lara. Don't need it in any of those dark spaces you won't turn it on in, but we obviously need it here.
No one's been through here in centuries. This has to be the right place.
Much as I'm enjoying this game, it is the worst flashlight mechanics since Alan Wake. It really does.
The remains of the peasant savior have been moved to an undisclosed location. We've had reports of the cult stealing objects and artifacts and holding them hostage in exchange for docility. We will not allow such a sacrilege to happen to Manco.
could be an effigy of the peasant savior. It might have been stolen by the cult of Kukulkan to keep the Paititians from worshipping it. Or maybe it was given to them as payment for protection.
Definitely not continue on. Back between them. Something between them. Can jump up. Ah, right there. Saved it again. Thank you. It didn't make sense that that was a dead end, but I didn't see it. We can go under there. On down that way.
Manco's resting place. This looks suspicious.
Ready to go. I mean, you said it looked suspicious. You could have just planned to jump, Lara.
This looks like a procession of the dead. It's the Order hiding Manco from the cult of Kukulkan.
She won't climb over that.
No.
Oh, hell.
Maybe we can swim now. You can swim over it. Huh. Seems like she could grab stuff if she wanted to, but she doesn't want to. Huh?
This lever should raise the water level. This shows burial dolls, pottery, and textiles being placed in here with the dead. This wasn't just a hiding place. The Order turned it into a crypt.
Raise the water level again? Alright.
The Order left members behind as sentinels when they sealed the system. All these bones. They sacrificed themselves to protect this place.
Hey, Percy. What's up? All right, next level. Or here, maybe. Or not. Ruh-roh. Perspective. Confused. Can't see. Where was the main chamber? Okay, this could be problematic. I didn't see any air up there, but that's where the light is, so I'm going back. Got to be something. There we go. This could be close. Alara. Air!
Hello, Manko. Now, where's the amulet? Now, to get this back to Uchu. There's light coming through this wall. Another sealed-off passageway, I bet.
Pure silver. From what I understand, Manko was a simple farmer. This must have been made posthumously as an offering to honor him.
Double click of one of the analog sticks. Just could we toggle the light with the double click of one of the analog sticks? That would be perfect. Be perfect. Way out. It was a wish. That's all. Yeah, I'm enjoying this game, but I can only take some hours of it at a time. It does kind of wear me out. Visually, something eye strain and different physical manifestation. I didn't get anything to work. Nope. Swan! Jesus wouldn't. Swan. No swan.
Ah, Lara. Quinty returned a short while ago. A little worse for wear, but alive. I'm glad to see you're okay as well.
That system is quite a challenge. I'm happy Quinty made it back.
But without the Savior's amulet, I'm afraid.
You mean this Savior's amulet?
What? Lara, you found it. That's incredible.
Here.
I can't thank you enough. When Zan returns with the Champion's Bow, we will honor all of the gatherers.
You sure he's coming?
Including you, if you join us.
Are you sure you don't need us to go after the bow? Maybe not. Or skill points. Disappear here so I can see both sides of the screen. Concussive shells. Craft concussive. Traps. More arrow recovery. Oh, the where was the weapon upgrade? Next tier weapon upgrade. That one. Go. Sure. Okay. Skill points spent. Let's see what we can upgrade here. I'm gonna disappear again while we're on this screen because I can't see everything clearly. Looking before we start pushing any upgrades. This thing with some upgrades, okay. Definitely have the best damage. Already has better damage, but it's lacking in accuracy and rate of fire. That would be some compensation. And its damage would be way up there. Can't do all three upgrades, we don't have enough parts. Lamia, time for you to go to bed. Enjoy the rest of the stream, everyone. See you guys tomorrow. Good night, Lamia. Sleep well. I don't know how much longer we're going tonight, but not far. So you're not going to miss much on this end. I don't know if you're working tomorrow, but we'll see you then. Good to see you today. Ging rifle. Edge, same parts. Alright, we just don't have much of that. Alright, I'm gonna do the Riverhawk damage, accuracy. So the 45, the AB-45 has better accuracy, rate of fire, substantially less damage, so. Whatever. Outfits. Think we have anything that's needing to be restored right now? I do like running around in these robes. Really finish that quest? It's cleared. Sure you don't want us to go after the bow? Alright, I think what I might want to do just for a little bit tonight, instead of proceeding with the main quest as we're winding down, is backtrack and do a little, let's a little bit of collectible hunting. Three more base camps, one more tomb, whole bunch of 6 more side missions, 5 more challenges. That's all in this hidden city area. There's a lot more in the hidden city that's... You heard rumors, but only later. Yeah, there's a lot more here. How is it we haven't... I can't mark that because we can't get there yet, huh? Yeah, it seems like there'll be a lot more in the hidden city. Because it's kind of a hub area, right? So maybe it'll serve as a hub area for most of the rest of the game. Explain some of why it's not all available. Head of the serpent. Belly of the serpent. Trial of the eagle. In jungle. Yeah, there's a couple easy bits and a mural too. There's a base camp hiding in here, I believe. Let's fast travel back there. Another tomb you can go to now. Yeah, maybe that one. Stuff back here. There's a crypt that we needed the ascender for. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff back there. Where's the... Where's the one I was just looking at a second ago? Where it was stacked. There was a mural on top of When was that? Like, was it that one? Temple of Life? Hold on. I'll look at the menu here. Look at the map here. Was it the Temple of Life? No. Can't see the details in fast travel view. It was over here. Peruvian jungle. There. That one.
dead end. There might be an exit in the courtroom.
Why can't oh, it's tucked right there. Figured that would be obvious from its proximity to the base camp. Almost was.
I don't have enough space for that.
Doesn't look like a document to me. A little further. Okay. Not nearly as close as it looked. Distance is deceiving. Doesn't feel right. I feel like I'm getting okay. This is not going to bring us around to it, is it? Nice. All right. Uno mas.
And in the moment the gods were satisfied Metnal did not kill his wife, a pelican landed at the accused's feet. This stunned those in attendance. This was a seabird, hardly ever seen this far inland. The representatives of the gods decided to see what the bird meant to do. It circled Metnal, flapping its wings and squawking softly, and then it opened its mouth and a half-eaten fish landed at Metnal's feet. This was understood by all as a sign of Metnal's guilt, and he was quickly executed.
You don't want to jump, Laura? Okay. You sure? Oh, there you go. And, climb back up. The end. Where was the camp? Through. Can't get through though, can we? This was a puzzle where we ended up climbing in the middle. It's all rather familiar, but I don't remember all the detailed paths. Oh yeah, here, then here, then here. And we, no, okay, it's not our way out. Down, up.
I don't think I can get out this way.
Said, but can we swim through? Alright, I'm not going the right way at all to get back to that camp. I don't know, it might be easier to go forward. I was getting a little turned around in there. claustrophobic, turned around, starting to get that sense of
end.
strain.
There might be an exit in the courtroom.
No, there's a campfire though, right? That was the right one. The right place? Ugh. Who turned around? Let's, we're not gonna do this challenge tomb right now, I don't think, because my brain's melting. But let's go jump in here and maybe do the crypt and the monolith. And then maybe tomorrow we can start with the challenge tomb. Some of those challenge tombs we go through pretty quickly, and the one earlier today, 2 hours, however long it was. It was fun. It was worth all the time. That was no problem. Glad to spend the time on it, but I think I'd do better with a fresh take tomorrow. Next challenge tomb. Oh, I know. Actually, where we are and where that one is, I remember this spot. We went back to it a few times without being able to go in. I was looking for the barrels, exploding barrels. Anyways, was there something up on that rock? We did whatever it was we did the other day. Ah, no, that one was shotgun. I thought it was rope ascender. Never mind. We aren't doing that one. Let's go to the monolith. Shotgun. Hey, Seastar, or anyone, as far as you know, I don't have access to the shotgun on a merchant right now, do I? I didn't notice a shotgun on any of the merchants.
All full up. Can't carry any more. This describes something nearby. I lie silent where arrows once flew, guarding a door which will no longer open.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Twixor! Hey, man, good to know you're out there. Cheers, and thank you for your sub. Thank you for your support. Company. 15 months there, huh? Thank you, Twixor. Hope you're doing well out there. Cheers. You're out here! It's good to know. So we're in the general area, but I didn't really have a guess based on door that no longer opens or arrows. Ah, I think we just stumbled into it. Oh, well, there's the door. It no longer opens. So I'd like to start tomorrow with the challenge too. I think we can get in there. It's not that we couldn't do it. Nah, it's tempting, but my brain's really kind of melting. I think we should wind down and pick up with that tomorrow. It'll be fun. It'll be a good way to start. It'll be more fun for me if I'm not gonna falling apart. Okay, let's see how we're doing in these other collectibles and things. We need the shotgun to get in there, the treasure chests, maybe some not revealed. Ashes. Girls. This thing's hiding. Like down here where we just haven't been yet? Oh, well that's foggy area where we maybe don't go. Stuff in here hiding. Here? Down in here. Maybe if I went swimming, I'd uncover some areas. E-document. There's 5 documents. Maybe some in here. Once we get into the tomb, it may be that some stuff opens up and we find some of it in there. Yeah, I feel like I'm checking the map every few seconds, just getting turned around and starting to strain a bit. So let's... A campfire, I know it's nearby. Let's wrap up for the night. Friday night. Hope you all have a good Friday night. Set the weekend off to a good start. Relax. Hug somebody. Or something furry. Scaly. Feathered. Slimy, but... Anyways. Hug someone or something. Everybody have a good night. Thank you for the great company as always. Thank you for the support. Host love, the subs. The unexpected opportunities to sing for donations and tests. Quixar, C-Star, Mia who just headed out, Pergy, Misbehave, Mr. Nissan, DBA Bob out there, Lance, Steven, DJ. I only scroll up a ways, but to all of you here, chatters, lurkers, lovers all, I bid you good night. I'll see you on the other side.